Hey, stunning people! My name is Beane, and welcome to the Salt Lick Sessions. We have a Grammy-nominated group in the studio today. Their joy has been palpable. I guarantee a smile on your face, or I'll give you your money back. This is Della Mae.
Say is that my life is pretty plain. I like watching the puddles gather rain, and all I can do is just pour some tea for two and speak my point of view. And it's not sane, it's not sane. I just want someone to say to me, oh, 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 I'll always be there when you wake. Yeah. You know I'd like to keep my cheeks dry today. So stay with me and I'll have it made. And I don't understand why I sleep all day, and I start to complain when there's no rain. And all I can do is read a book to stay away, and it rips my life away, but it's a great escape. Escape, escape, escape. All I can say is that my life is pretty plain. You don't like my point of view, and I'm insane. It's not sane. It's not sane. It's not sane. I just want someone to say to me, oh, 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 I'll always be there when you wake. Yeah. You know I'd like to keep my cheeks dry today. So stay with me and I'll have it made. I'll have it made. I'll have it made. I'll have it made. Whoa. Whoa.
Della Mae!
Hello.
How you feeling?
Feeling great.
Della Mae with the Della Slay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm so in it. Yeah, we can use that one. We can use that one. It's
Yeah.
branding opportunity all around. All around. I am obsessed. Y'all get the best dressed award.
Thank you.
Yeah, I am grateful that I'm in a black tank. I feel like it makes you guys pop more, which I'm excited about. It was
Yeah.
planned. We can say we planned it.
We did. We did.
Yeah, we did. I want to hear the origin story of the band. Can you walk me through it?
Yeah. Well, I'll start it and Kimber will finish it because she is the one who started the band 12 or maybe now 13 years ago in Boston, Massachusetts.
Not to cut you off, can I get your names first?
Oh, yeah.
That was my fault.
It's okay. I'll forgive you. So my name is Celia Woodsmith. I sing and play guitar and play washboard.
Great.
My name is Kimber Ludiker, and I play fiddle and various stringed things in Della Mae.
And I'm Avril Smith, and I play the guitar.
I'm Vickie Vaughn, and I play the bass and sing background vocals.
And that's the team. That's the Della Mae squad.
That's the squad, yeah. So Kimber started this band 13 years ago in Boston, Massachusetts, and it kind of came from this idea that there were no all-female bluegrass bands at the time, and we knew a lot of amazing female talent. So Kimber was like, I've had enough of this, and I want to start my own damn band, and she did. And fortunately for me, she asked me to be in the band, so she could tell you a little bit more about what she was thinking.
Yeah, I'm like a person who doesn't want to be a front person, and I'm a side man woman. And just looking at all of the top bands and in across multiple genres, there are just not a lot of women side people, and it's changing now, and there are more and more and more. So I just thought, we'll just create a job for ourselves, and it's been beautiful. Yeah.
And what was it like in Boston? Are you still based in Boston?
No, sadly, we're all spread out. We're, everyone asks where we're based, and we're in the D.C. area, Nashville, and like Maine. Yeah.
There you go. So we left Boston.
Yeah.
But what was it like incubating in Boston? What was it about that city that you felt like gave you a place to create something like this?
Yeah. Boston is a magical place. There's such a really heavy scene for acoustic musicians and really like a lot of music genres. There's Club Passim, which, I know we share a connection with that place.
We sure do.
And a lot of music colleges, universities. And so it's kind of a really cool melting pot for various styles of music, and a lot of people who are hoping to be professional musicians or gravitating towards that city. So I would really recommend it definitely for young people to start out there. It's really fantastic.
Yeah, I think a lot of people always ask us, like, Boston, why Boston for bluegrass? And at the time there was this, and it's still going on, there was this place called the Cantab, and it was just an amazing jam spot for all of these acoustic musicians. I learned how to play bluegrass music there. I met a lot of the people that I know in bluegrass there. It brought everyone together, and I would say it really strengthened the entire scene. It was a very kind of, it happened kind of this one little moment, I would say, in like a span of 5 years. There was this explosion of bands, and that's really where we got our start.
I love it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Boston.
Yeah.
I miss it, especially this time of year. So being an all-female bluegrass band, would you say that has brought its own challenges? Have there been things that you think have been easier because of it?
Yeah. And we like wholeheartedly embrace the word bluegrass, and a lot of folks who know a lot about bluegrass are wondering why we say the word bluegrass, because you'll notice we have some amps and we have, it's not, but we do love that style of music, and our sound is very rootsy and kind of steeped in bluegrass and folk and Americana. And we love it all, and we play it all. Whether it's been easy or hard, I don't know. We're, we're still together after, 12 or 13 years or something like that. So I would say that, we've been really lucky to have a good career and good playing opportunities and a good team around us. So we're going. We're still going.
What's the secret to surviving for 12 years? I have to know.
I don't know. It's just to keep going. I mean, there are many times I think we thought we might not make it. We toured over 200 days a year for 5 years.
Wow.
And that, I think, almost broke us up. So, kind of learning how to slow down, learning how to create a good team. We have an incredible team working with us. And for that, we're really lucky. And I would say that, our management team is kind of responsible for keeping us together at certain points. So, we're just lucky, and maybe we're stupid, maybe we just don't know any better. I don't know what I would do without this band. It's been some of the most amazing experiences of my life. I've been in this band. And more than that, we have a mission, and it's to inspire young women to play music. And I think we've done that. We just had this moment last year where I met a 22-year-old woman. She'd started her own band. I think it was an all-female band. And she told me that she remembered seeing us when she was 12 years old on the stage, and she said that was really inspirational for her. And if that's what I get out of this career, out of Della Mae, then it will have been worth it. Even just one young woman who goes onto the stage and maybe inspires more young women. So, I think that is a huge part of why we're still here, is we feel that there's something more than just playing tunes.
I love that. You gave me little goosies. I didn't sign up for the goosies, man. I didn't do it. No, that's beautiful. I'm intrigued. Who were some of the artists when you were 12 years old that were making you feel inspired, that were getting your creative juices flowing?
Well, why don't we hear from this section? Yeah.
I really loved, I know I'm not alone in this one, really love Bonnie Raitt. She's one of our, speaking for all of us, she's one of our favorite artists, just an inspiration in every way. I mean, the longevity of her career, she was like discovered after she been in the business for 20 years. Like she had this Grammy nominated or winning album in the 90s. But if you listen to her music from the early 70s, it's just as powerful and just gritty. And she rages on the guitar, and she's one of the best singers of the 20th century, I think, in popular music. So she's an artist that definitely rises to the top.
Yeah, I just want to add to what Avril is saying, because I think, we all idolize Bonnie Raitt, but she just won Song of the Year with her song Just Like That, and that's a song that she wrote, and I can't get through it without crying. It's an incredibly moving song. But I think for all of us to see Bonnie Raitt step on that stage as, an older woman in music with a long and storied career, you kind of think at some point as a woman that the music industry stops paying attention to you when you lose that certain, youthful glow. It's something that we think about, and it's something that I think we feel. Things feel different than they felt 13 years ago when we were in the scene. And to see her walk on that stage and win that Song of the Year was like, we can do that. We can, she's like paving the way just with how good she is.
Totally.
So I don't know. I mean, that to me was amazing to watch her be celebrated in the way that she deserves.
Bonnie's incredible. I'm glad you brought her up, because not only do I love her music and love what she stands for, but she also has the best hair in the game. I don't know who does her hair, but they deserve a raise.
Yeah.
A raise for Bonnie Raitt's hair person. Who else do we have? Who are some of the other inspirations?
I was and still am pretty obsessed with Patti Loveless, and I love how she crossed genres with. She started out and was really successful in country music, but her bluegrass records are awesome, and she picks great songs, which is. I mean, she's an incredible vocalist to begin with, and she's like a Kentucky soulful woman, and I'm from Kentucky, so I really resonate with her. But the songs that she chooses for her record, she's just ahead of the game in country and bluegrass for that reason. That she just picks the right stuff.
Any song in particular?
So she recorded this song called Handful of Dust. I think Tony Arata wrote it, who wrote The River, Garth Brooks. And she recorded it on her country and a bluegrass version. It's just that good of a song. She's such a song person. And I feel like as a band, we love songs. And Celia's a great songwriter. Avril's a great songwriter. It's like, it's really cool to see that.
I'm into it.
One other Patti track along the lines of what Vickie's talking about is a Daryl Scott song she recorded, You'll Never Leave Harlan Alive. And it's just an incredibly powerful song. Talk about a hard song to get through without crying, and she just delivers it.
I'd be intrigued. Y'all are so well spoken. I think you'd be good people to speak to about it. Some of our listeners and watchers and viewers are people that are just fans of music, and I'd be intrigued to hear if you could explain the difference between bluegrass and country, especially while we're in Nashville at Americana Fest. If you could talk about what separates the two of those genres, because they get lumped together a lot by the general public.
Yeah.
I mean, they're very closely related. A big sonic difference is the introduction of electric instruments and drums. So bluegrass tends to be more acoustic. You could play it in a room with no electricity. And then country, just kind of has the addition of electric guitar and if it's really good country, pedal steel and fiddle. And then, it includes can include a lot of sort of bluegrass instrumentation, but, it definitely, those are kind of the big differences.
I feel like a major difference is in the lyrical content. Bluegrass is a lot about faith, a lot about the way people grew up in like a more of a modest way, country farming, mining towns. Also, you'll
Mud
be
and boots and fishing and
Trucks.
yeah,
trucks.
yeah, you'll be hard pressed to find us singing a song about a girl in cut off jeans. I mean, that's fine, but you know.
If you were to talk to the 12 years ago Della Mae that's just starting in Boston, what would you tell them? What's like one piece of advice that you might give to your younger selves?
Surround yourself with people you love. I mean, I think that we are our happiest right now, and that is, you know, it really means a lot to be in a band with people that you like, that you absolutely love. And I think, you know, when you're just kind of, if you find yourselves in a situation where somebody just bugs the junk out of you or is mean or doesn't do their fair share of work to make everything happen, rethink it and rethink it quickly. It's like way easier to rip off a Band-Aid, you know, than to kind of allow yourself to like swim around in toxicity. So just, you know, making sure that you believe in each other and that you surround yourself with people who also believe in you. It goes a really long way. And you make a lot better music when you're happy.
Totally.
Even if all the best songs come from, you know, heartbreak or loneliness or whatever, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, you know, if I had to talk to my younger self, it would be to kind of stand my ground more with, you know, there is a lot of misogyny in the music industry and a lot of people telling you what you should look like, what you should wear, how much you should weigh. We got that a lot. We got that from label people. We got that from management people. We got that from booking people. There are a lot of people who wanted us to look a certain way. And it used to make me feel bad about myself. And now, I mean, look at me, I don't care. I'm going to wear this amazing suit. And like, you know, I want to be comfortable on stage. I want to be my true self because I don't know if I can, maybe you can beep this out, but like the audience is a bullshit meter. They can tell if you're bullshitting. And I want to be my truest self because then that can help us kind of access together the thing that we want when we're there, which is to feel some true emotion. If I'm putting on a show that I can't believe in, if I can't believe in myself, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't think the audience can believe in me. So I think we've gone through a lot of like, oh, should we look like this? Should we look like that? And now we prioritize comfort. We prioritize our feelings. You know, I mean, that's really important. So
You look great.
Thanks.
I'm just going to say it
Yeah,
again.
and I hope that we're moving, it seems like we're moving into a place where it's more and more okay to be yourself. And I hope that, you know, that musically, like the music fans, they get it, you know, and I really hope that the industry catches up for sure. Because it, you know, it's really important. It's important to celebrate people for who they are. And I think we're moving in that direction.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too. Did you have something to say?
I was just going to say about your question about sort of advice to really anyone young in any job. I think it's like recognizing that the things that fulfill us, it can't just be our jobs, and making sure to like have care and feeding to the other things in our lives that make us who we are and, you know, bring us joy and happiness and comfort and all the things that we need in addition to our work. That you want to be passionate about your work, but it can't be the only thing. And if it is, you know, it's probably not going to lead to a happy life over the long term. So just having other things in your life that you give care to.
Also, I feel like this industry, anybody who's found success can say that perseverance is, I feel like perseverance is everything in this industry, is sticking around. I have a friend who's a very successful songwriter here in town, and he told me once, I told him, I was like, hey, congratulations on your Grammy. And he was like, you know, he's 40 years old. He said, if you stand in the road long enough, you're going to get hit.
That's real. That's real. Well, I hope that we all get hit.
Yeah, let's get hit.
Maybe I'll get one.
Yeah, exactly. Your confidence and your happiness and your joy is very palpable.
Thank
It's
you.
been, I think I could speak for all of us that it's been a joy to have Della Mae in the studio today.
Thank you.
So thanks for giving us some of your time.
Been a joy.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're part of the family. I'm going to give you all a collective. I've done everything with just a big squeeze.
Yes.
Thank you.
I want to squeeze. Thanks.
We'll give a
Thank
squeeze.
you.
Thank you.
I've never seen the Shetland Islands. I'm told they're emerald green. I've never felt the side of their ages neath my feet. I've never sailed from Aberdeen, watched the North Sea turning blue, but I know that I love you. Oh, I know that I love you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, I've seen the struggle of families in the streets. I've walked into a hotel while a beggar pleads. I've been alone in darkness, asking questions to the night, but you're always on my mind. Oh, you're always on my mind. Ooh, ooh, Oh, I've held a vigil while sickness burns its hell. I've kissed a fevered brow, I've heard the chiming of the bells. Oh, I've seen death come, I've felt the touch of its hand, and I know you understand. Oh, I know you understand. Ooh, ooh, I've never seen the Shetland Islands. I'm told they're emerald green. I've never felt the side of their ages neath my feet. I've never sailed from Aberdeen, watched the North Sea turning blue, but I know that I love you. Oh, I know that I love you.
Hey, stunning people! We are always rolling in the studio, so comment below who you want to see next. Make sure to give us a like and a subscribe.